Hey everybody, Omega Golden Place, Civilization 6 Gathering Storm continues with our Pachacuti of Inca domination playthrough as we are on the verge of eliminating Sweden, although she does have a couple cities over here at least. We need to take her out before any sort of world session occurs, as she is 4 points away from getting the dub in that segment of the gameplay, which is surprising to me. I think the AI probably won't let that happen, but still though, it is surprising. She's doing a great job out there. I'm kind of impressed with her. Let's get our guys moving on her final cities here. And then I think we're going to go for Norway next, but we're going to have to obviously take a trek over here to make sure we eliminate her from playoff contention. She has to be removed. You know what? Our machine guns don't get a whole lot of use. If they die out here, they die, but they're coming in to get a little bit of the action. They want to participate, and I said okay. All right, if they get killed, it's gonna be a sad day for everybody. But they would rather stand up and do something than sit on the sidelines for the rest of their lives. And I can respect that. I think that's commendable. If maybe a little crazy, but you know what? What else do you want from your machine gunners than to be a little crazy? We're gonna siphon funds. 3,200 gold. I would much appreciate that. That's half of a diplomat, aka a giant death robot. I'm all about that action, boss. All right, let's terrace farm this thing, dude. Terrace farms, I like them a lot. I think they're very valuable. Some people, probably rightly so, will oh, they removed my terrace farm from the uranium. Now I have to come back here and put down hold on. We need to move you out of the way. We need to get this thing fixed up, so we need to buy a building. Even though that cost us a turn that would have gone towards a giant death robot. Can you fire upon this city? Yeah, Karlstad. I think maybe we get it down to like half walls, and then we send our boy in. It looks like he can get it. We'll see. Did it? Okay. Alright, I thought he was gonna get it, so we'll send this one in. Tag team with giant robots, man. You're not gonna be able to stand up to that. No way, no how. You just can't do it. Let's get a couple more shots in here. Wait, you know what? Where's our spec ops? I respect our spec ops. Let's get him a little experience. Condemn him a little troop here. And then, one more bombing run maybe. Who can we send in to finish the task? How about this man? He's running. He's itching for battle. Any sort of engagement to try to level up, he's all about. He's constantly like, send me in, boss. And I'm like, stop calling me boss. My name's Pachacuti. But you can refer to me as the boss. Let's see, where do we want to send you? This spot seems very safe. I'm gonna send you over here, next to Nabro Nabro Volcano. A very safe spot indeed. We're gonna put this campus down. I was ignoring it because we don't need the science, but at the same time, you know what? Now I realize we could have dropped like an industrial zone or something there because we do have Machu Picchu. It wouldn't have been a +7 like this one is because 2 of that comes from the geotherms. But it still would have been a nice drop, no doubt about it. Hello, my friend. What is your plan today? Are you ready? I don't know what you would be ready for, but are you ready? Let's move you guys over here and see. We might pair drop you somewhere next turn. Oh, we do have a path to get through here now. Now that this is flipped, we can actually get through here to get to her other cities, which is good. I definitely need to deal with those bad boys. It's a very important task. You can fire from here. Got him. Alright, I'm gonna have you just come in here and attack. Because I am not a scared of nothing. I believe in the power of my military. I don't think we have anything to worry about over here. Maybe that's gonna be my ultimate downfall, is the hubris involved. But I think we deserve the level of hubris that we're at. I think we've earned it. I think our military has proven itself to be a contender. And not just any contender, but the champion. There's no doubt in my mind. We are the champion. Alright, let's send a submarine down here to check out Abo. You gotta hook us up with another seastead. Give me the seasteads. They're so good. They're so strong. The defenses that they're up against are insignificant in comparison to the modern armor's
my friends.
Technical prowess. It can't be stopped. You can only hope to contain it, but it cannot be contained. You may wish containment upon it, but that's foolishness. Alright, this is mine. You thought this was somebody else's, but it is in fact mine. How are we gonna get you guys up there? Who's gonna go up there? Somebody's gotta go. But who is gonna be the one? I guess we could send our our naval units to help us out, but I don't know. I was dead set on them helping us over here for some reason, and I don't want to stop it. I just want them to chill here until such time as we are at war with Norway. 2 turns for a theater square? That's just ridiculous. Let's instead get an industrial zone going for you. And then build an aerodrome out here. In case we ever feel the need to have ships in this vicinity. Nuclear sub could come in handy, especially with nukes on the horizon. What do you need? Let's get oil power. a bank. We have all these. We have an engineer and like a scientist for spacefaring. We'll put them to use post-game. In the imaginary post-game where we're still playing and sending our people to space. I want my people to know that we will take them to space eventually. It just won't be recorded. And it also won't happen. You'll just have to imagine that it happens. What do we want to do with you? You put a seastead. Because we love seasteads. I don't know what I would say about any of this. Other than bleh. You know what, Peebles? Peebles needs an airport. They've been asking me for one. And I will allow it. I do believe it's a solid choice. Okay, how are we gonna get through here? Should we just declare war on him? We've got 21 turns to figure it out. We gotta at least send... We could send one of these boys. One of them could take those down in like 4 turns. Because it's basically shoot the wall, capture the city. Shoot the wall, capture the city. But I feel like we should bring both of them. I think the threat is high enough that you send your diplomats after it. The diplomats will be able to deal with it. And then you'll be able to live your life in peace knowing that no one stole a victory from you. Which is very important to know that. Okay, so I think it's time to maybe like move everybody forward. Ready yourselves for an invasion of Norway. While our giant death robots go over there and get work done. Zanzibar, we have 1 more point. We don't need to spend it on anything. Auckland is back in our good graces, thankfully. Yeah, I feel like it's all we need are those 2 giant death robots to go handle that situation up there. We also have a submarine who might be able to provide a little assistance. Probably not much, if anything. He may not even be able to get any shots in with a range of 2. We'll figure it out as time goes on. So we could provide you with a friend. Not a multi-queue. Let me get you a friend. There you have it. We have a little more if a friend is necessary in here. We can definitely buy another unit, but I think I'm seeing 3 stars on everything. I could just do a little search here. Deer cores. Found 5 results. They don't belong to me. So there you have it. I think there might be a solo helicopter, though. Somewhere, now that I think of it. Is there a solo helicopter? Here's our solo helicopter. Okay, let me bring you somewhere around here. Give me 2 helicopters. Wait, you can't. Somebody's got to have the appropriate thing where I can just hook us up. Military Academy, there's one. Gothenburg. I was trying to avoid some of the aluminum usage, I think, but I think we can handle this still. We bring this on board, we hook you guys up. Next turn we hook you guys up. Alright, let's get you back to the front. You could hang out probably in Karlstad and be fine. There's plenty of stuff to bomb for you guys. Let's base you up here. Alright, we need this to be mined now. That's a very lovely tile, but I remember when it was a terrace farm and it was feeding our people and it was extraordinary. Now it's just giving us uranium, which I guess is fine, but it's not as great sounding to me. Let me go over here. Look at this. This is already getting 5 food and 4 production. Hit it with a little terrace farm action. It's gonna be incredible. So juicy. One build for this man. What's his final act in life? I guess let's go chop this. Get it ready for the old terrace farm. You know how it is. You know how we do. This world is all about terrace farms and nuclear weapons. That's what life is like here. That's what this world has become. Also, it's about seasteads. We love seasteads. They're very important to us. Oh, the safest city in the world. Chan Chan. Is it a... It's only a 2-chan. It's not a 4-chan or any other type of chan. I was never of a mindset to visit a site like 4chan. I've always been more of a like a Reddit type of person. I don't know if those are even similar, actually, now that I think about it. I assume they are. But maybe that's an incorrect assumption. Maybe some of you are shaking your head at me right now, and that's fair, I suppose. I feel like it's time for us to pray. So let's get a shrine. Pray for our giant death robots who have joined us. This one is named... He's not named Death Mech. Dread Golem. Terrible Claw. He is the Titanium Ogre. That is his name. He actually made it over here. Pathfinding did not lie to me. That's surprising. Who are you gonna be? Hell Behemoth? Heck yes, brother. That's a cool name. He's coming over here to put in work. Oh, what's your name? No, you're not the Hell Hulk or the Hell Beast. You are the Abominable Titan. And you have come to pillage the land. So far, so good with their movement. The game's telling us they can move somewhere, and it's actually the Abominable Monstrosity. He's gonna come over here and help us with these remaining cities. What's our it hasn't updated for the units, has it? Probably not. We will be burning through uranium like nobody's business. Some traitors. Oh, you got one as well, dude. The monstrous monstrosity has arrived. Now we're just getting lazy with our naming scheme. Which way do you need to go? I guess west. The monstrous monstrosity is here. He's ready for business. I know terrace farms aren't actually the greatest thing in the world for some of these tiles. Like other upgrades would definitely be preferable in some situations. But you don't just come this far and then abandon your terrace farms just because they're not as optimal as something else might be. That's just disrespectful to what got you to this place, you know? You gotta remember where you came from, son. You can't fly any closer than this? I guess, I mean, this is slightly closer. Right next to a volcano. Great place for your takeoffs. Hello, my friend. We have arrived in Sweden once again. Alright, I do believe it is time for a little bit of a protectorate war. We've come to defend our city-state friends. It's definitely all about protecting city-states and nothing else. We're not just here to take all of your land. Your battleships are insignificant when compared with the power and might that is the Thundering Lads. They've been killing ships since before you even knew how to sail the seas. Very untrue. But the legend is what's important. Frosta, you're looking like you're having some problems. Let me come in here and... Urgh. We gotta get rid of this guy because he's screwing up the pathing. The people were having to walk around him instead of through him, even though he was not a threat whatsoever. Can we hop over here? Because you're... I guess we shouldn't have hopped. We could have just walked and shot and then taken this in a turn or two. But I wanted to do a little jump. It was just to test the systems out. Make sure that everything was operational. Alright, we need to get sight lines. How do we get sight lines? A drone would help tremendously, and is helping. You can see. Rocket artillery, let's get in here. You've already fired. Oh, let's get you up, my general friend. Captured you. Can you... Oh, it's this issue again. Come on now. Can you fire at something at least? You can fire at these walls. Pointless to fire at those walls, but the pathing would not allow us to do what we needed to do. Jet bomber, what are you getting? Some close air support. Fair enough. All right, can you make it through here? You made it. You're a champion. Can you make it through? He's done it. He ended on a fort, so he has to actually fortify because that's apparently how the game works. For some reason. Speaking of that, are you stuck back here? Where's the guy hanging out on Alhambra? No, we already moved him. Okay. Every day you learn something new. Or you reinforce something that isn't exactly new. But you're cementing it in your long-term lookup tables in your brain. That's what's happening right now. I'm piecing it together and realizing that you cannot just end turn on a fort. And I'm gonna lock that in. That's gonna be permanent knowledge. And then I'll forget it later. Once I've heavily damaged my brain again. But there'll be some period in between where I remember it. Maybe just as long as this game.
Mr. Watson, come.
I shall return again.
Nah, we're good. We're good with all these. We don't even need to look at anything else. We've got enough cash money for another friend. How much are we burning right now? We're burning 23 per turn. We're gaining 14 per turn. We can surely afford another giant death robot. Too many units in the same tile. Oh, I thought you were... I thought this encampment belonged to you. It does belong to... Oh, but he's got something here as well. Fair enough. I see exactly what happened. Okay, drone. Take a step right here so that my... Oh, there's no reason for them to lay waste to this. Never mind that. That would be a waste of our actions. So let's instead... take a step forward. Where are we going? Can you hit this from there? Nah, it's out of range. We can murder some troops at least. You can hit this. Excellent work. Excellent work. I'm just gonna have you walk over here like this. We'll keep it. Okay, so you need to get over here. We're taking this thing down. Can you see this? You can see that. You cannot escape us, sir. I know I didn't have to roll up right next to him, by the way, but I thought I would just to terrify him into a coma. Reactor age is 20. Let's try to recommission our nuclear reactor. It's another person who really wants us to do space race projects. It's not happening, guys. You need to calm yourself. Carl Sagan is here, though. What does Carl Sagan do in this one? Let's see. They really want me to... They want me to be doing space race. They heard me talking about it before, and they're like, we gotta hook this man up. Unfortunately, we're too far gone now. We have no concept of going to space. There's no... It's just not... It's not part of the plan, really. As simple as it is, it's not part of the plan. Nuking the world is part of the plan. Maybe not the greatest plan. Some might even call it a terrible plan. Tragic, even. But what else are we gonna do with all this nuclear material? If not have giant death robots and nuclear missiles? It seems only right to me. Only right and proper. Okay, you'll do it like this. We'll fix our loyalty over here swiftly. It'll happen. Where are you from? Swedish builder. Cannot be captured. He's too powerful. The abominable Titan. Alright, let's report to the Norwegian front. He almost made it. But he was blocked. by a slew of forces who would dare get in his way. Get out of here, Rock Band. I don't know what type of trouble you're trying to get up to, but you're teaching the kids rock and roll music and... Wait, you were able to fire at somebody? Oh, just the wall. He's max level. Yeah, buddy. Oh, you can come down here and just wail on this fool. Barding. Builder, what's your plan? What's your desire in life? I know your desire is to get over here and start dropping terrace farms. I see it in your eye. It's not surprising. It's a very respectable thing to want in life. Skedsmo. Your mind. Your mind, Skedsmo. Flood barrier. Maybe a little defensive repair. And you get your monitor? You get your monument. Your granary. Your sewer. So this will help our loyalty over here. Like I said, I don't think we're going to have problems with loyalty in that city soon enough. Where do we want you to go now? Just keep on this whole... This is a harbor under construction. That's why you can't do anything. Let's go ahead and seastead it. Seastead is just beautiful. Oh, there it is. 10 food for production. Live it up, my dudes. Live it up. Where are you going? I forget which direction. We're going east with you, right? Yeah. There's a plan. A plan is in motion. Titanium Ogre, are you ready? You can now squeeze forward a little further. Very important. Just gonna have you run. Jet bomber. Oh, he's got range. I knew he had it in him. I knew it all along. I'm a fool. I've moved him onto a fort. Now he's trapped here forever. You can actually kill rock bands with a Spec Ops? This is incredible. Can I priority target a rock band with a bomber? No, it won't let me. For those troublesome, meddling rock bands, I didn't know you could snipe them. Normally you just send them back home, but you could actually kill them. That's useful information. Perhaps not super useful as we don't run into AI using them too often. And if they are using them, they're not using them too effectively. Although there was the one game where they flipped my Petra city somehow with... It's hard to notice when they're around up to no good like that. And yeah, he managed to flip my Petra city. It was a horrible day. We managed to come back and win it regardless, but what a jerk. What an absolute jerk. Alright, let's take a look at where things are on the old charts once again. 996 science per turn. We've almost broken the 4-digit barrier for science per turn. Completely unnecessary, but whatever. 121 for Norway. 12 for Sweden. 157 for Phoenicia. We're at 821 culture and 648 tourism per turn. Kristina's at 32 and 4, 183 and 94 for Norway, 152 and 41 for Phoenicia. We have 19 turns until the next world session, so that's when we need to make sure that Kristina is definitely dealt with, because she's at 16 of 20 in diplomacy. So if things went poorly, she could sneak a win in here in this next election. We're up to 3068. Harald is at 1120. Dido is coming up on the 4-digit thing. Give her enough time, she's going to break that threshold, and then we're going to take it from her. Kristina's got 515 points remaining. 19 of 238 is the best tourism numbers, and that's us. And it's a long way from victory, which is exactly what we want. Dido's got 2 of 4 converted over to Judaism. It's not us, though. As long as she doesn't have us converted, we're fine. So, she's probably got a long way away from converting us, but we just need to make sure to pay attention to that, because if she managed to sneak in a full conversion of us, we'd be in trouble. Seems unlikely is all I'll say about it. We got plenty of Sikhism in here. I guess, is there a way to see that properly from like the religion screen? So she has, what was her religion? Judaism, right? Dominant religion in 18 cities. We have Sikhism, dominant religion in 26 cities. It's not even our religion, it's the Zulu religion. So we at least know that you know, we've got a decent amount of control out there without looking at anything else. Anyway, we're doing well out here. Norway is going to fall pretty quickly. And then once Norway's down, it's on to Dido. And perhaps, you know, we'll look at capturing all of her cities, leaving her capital. So her capital's right here. It'd be easy for us to just walk in here and win this one. But I kind of want to conquer everything. So forgive me if you're like, hey, you could just walk over here and take it. I understand. I get that I could just finish the game pretty much. Well, once I get his capital down here, it'd be easy enough to just smash hers and win it. But that's not the type of life I'm living right now. I'm living up this whole conquering dream. All right. I hope you're enjoying it. If you're liking the videos, please click the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. I'll catch you guys next time. Later.